essentially, I'm gonna show you guys again what's happening here. I'm having a bit of a problem, and that is that a lot of the patch notes gave me flashbacks to like 3.15, 3.19, and it's extremely frustrating. Because one thing I remember saying back then was when they were nerfing minion HP in PoE 1, it was like, guys, this is not gonna work. They're gonna die, and it's gonna be really frustrating. Something needs to happen. Something needs to change, and there was a whole shit show around this. And what then happened is PoE 2 patch notes comes out, and I said the same thing. This is not gonna work. Right now, I'm gonna show you how insane this is. I have level 30 Skeletal Storm Mage right now. This is with a level 18 gem, so I can get 2 more levels. Level 30, they have 4.7k life. If I put a Spectre on, at least the current top tier performing Spectre, which is doing less damage than what I'm currently doing, they would have a little bit more than twice that HP. I have almost all life or defense nodes for minions. They are, well, lightning's capped. They have chaos res is 27. They are getting pretty damn good resistances across the board. It's just absolutely insane. Why is it showing twice, for that matter? It's okay, that doesn't matter. Whatever. Like, they have really good defensive stats and very good investments. Despite that, this is happening. I'm gonna show you again. Watch this. The boss, this is, by the way, this is happening on several bosses. If the boss does an AoE attack as soon as it spawns, which a lot of them do, this happens. Boom. All my minions are dead. Like, literally every single one of them is dead. And I have 5-second resurrection timer. Okay. So I'll just chill. I'll prepare. My minions just spawned. Boom. They're dead again. Why? Because the guy did another AoE attack. So they spawned. Boom. Dead again. Now they spawned. And now, because the boss is not doing an AoE attack, now I can do my damage. I have no way of controlling my minions to get them out in time. I have no way of making them survive whatsoever, except for one thing. Drop one of my damage supports and use last cast. Now, minions were never meta in point 1. They were not meta in point 2. And it just feels extremely frustrating to go through this type of layers of defense. We have lack of clear speed. We have actually pretty good single target boss damage if the guys stay alive. That's the one time where we actually have really good states with a minion build. But when it comes to that type of damage, even in point 1, plenty of other builds did better single target damage. A large quantity of builds had much better clear speed, and they don't have to suffer through certain other pieces. Sorry, I'm a little frustrated. They don't have to suffer through a lot of some frustrating moments with POL situations. We can talk about Spectres. If you outrange your minions, they will resurrect and revive right next to you. Great, fantastic solution. They added another mechanic with Spectres where they turn into a wisp and flies to you if they're just before they outrange and die and resurrect right next to you. I love that approach. I think that's fantastic. It's great. It really is. However, that's bugged. So now they stand still. You have to manually control them with the minion control, which means that your active minions that are still alive will also stop attacking to move to that position, and then you have to move them close to you for them to be resurrected again. Or you have to outrange them, or you have to move into the wisp for them to turn in. And another thing to point out is that the wisp form Spectres can be attacked, body blocked, and aggroed by enemies. It's just, okay. Another problem with Storm Mages, which is what I'm playing here, and I'm playing right now for that matter, is that if they attack an enemy when they are on max range, they don't do any damage. This was a problem in point 1 as well. So if that happens, you have to manually move the minions closer to the target, then tell them to attack, and now it's a 0.5 second cooldown on the command for that matter as well, which is also frustrating in this situation. Then they can do damage. And we have builds that is just moving forward, doing damage. I don't have bad gear. I really don't. I have good single target damage, but my clear is very frustrating because of some of the stuff is related behind bugs. Some of it is related behind my minions just dying because they can't stay alive. And the other parts of it is that the AI is so frustrating around corners, tight corridors, doorways, and whatnot because of how they behave when it comes to the aggressiveness and also their movement speed. And it's just very frustrating to see this as we're trying to play the game. And I know some of the other content creators that play Minions have already given up on this. I'm going to continue to play Minions. I have plenty of guides coming. I just finished a guide on this one. The build's performing. but there are moments of frustration that I really hope they're going to attend to. And, you know, the patch notes nerfed everything and then some. And then the statement was, hey, this is going to be the season of buffs. See, the only thing we as players can do is provide feedback and hope that they listen and do some changes to it. I'm just really frustrated with some of these situations because it's really annoying and it's breaking the entire approach of playing the game by so much. And I don't know, it's just, I wanted to talk about this and shed some light on it. Anyways, leave some comments down below what you guys think of this with minions, what your experiences are with them, and I can only imagine how people have it with that have less gear than what I have at the moment. I'm not super geared, but I'm pretty decent gear. So I want to know how people who might not be at that point are experiencing the game right now. And that's all I have. Hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, all that jazz. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, stay safe. Keep rocking.